Hey, it's Kerry Sullivan here with another How to Kick Ass in Sales.com video, and today I'm answering the question, what is the single best piece of advice I could give to a sales professional? So what's the best piece of advice I can give to you all? You know, Charlie Munger's one of my favorite guys out there in terms of learning from. He's Warren Buffett's right-hand man. Obviously, the guy's a billionaire and he's done a lot of big things, and he's incredibly smart. And one of the things he talks about is he always looks at how he could potentially be wrong. Right? How he could potentially be wrong. And he really gets into how having a mindset, an extreme mindset in any one thing is extremely dangerous. And it's usually a mindset that can get you into a lot of big trouble. If you use the same mindset and the same system of solving a problem repeatedly, it can be really dangerous, right? And the best solutions are usually multidisciplinary. It's not just from one area. It comes from all different areas and industries to solve this one problem. If you read the book Exponential Organizations as well as Bold, they really get into this and how the best and biggest breakthroughs usually come from someone outside of a standard industry that comes in, just looks at things completely differently, and it comes in with different knowledge and is able to just, boom, just flip the switch and come up with an unbelievable solution for things. Now, why am I telling you this? Because I think in the sales industry, too often you have sales trainers, sales managers, and businesses who are like, this is the way we do things, and they don't go out there and really strive to get better, right? Too often I talk to people in sales that say, I'm really good at what I do, I'm awesome, I'm the best, I know, and they've got this know-it-all attitude. And let me tell you something, these people, number one, they're not even coachable. You can't tell them anything. But number two, these people aren't as great as they think they are, because I've worked with a lot of the top guys out there, and they don't even come close to having that kind of attitude, right? They want to do everything they can to get better, and they're interested in using new technologies and ways of thinking to better themselves, to be the best they can be out there. You know, in sales, we can use all different types of things. You know, I'm certified in NLP, and one of the reasons I did that is so I could get a different view and way of communicating to people. You know, I study body language, right? That's a different discipline. Study direct response marketing, internet marketing, social media, right? These are just to name a few different things and ways of looking at sales instead of just the traditional way, right? And you can come up with unbelievable ideas and breakthroughs by doing this. And I really see that there's a way that we can do things a lot differently in sales. It's going to, you know, really revolutionize things, and we can do things a lot better, a lot easier, help a lot more people, and leave people feeling a lot better about sales in general, right? And that's really just comes from continuing education and looking in different fields and how that can apply to those things, right? So never think that you know it all, right? And don't ever get so ingrained in the ways that you're doing something. You know, for me, I've always tried to maintain being open-minded and really looking at how I could be wrong. Because again, when you get in that single track, one focused mind, that's when you're not able to solve problems. And I'm gonna, unfortunately, that's what's happening. A perfect example of this is politics, right? We got in the US, we have both sides, the Republicans and the Democrats, and they're both so polarized and so stuck in their own ways that we can't get anything done. And guess what? Both their ways on the far left and right usually aren't that good in terms of dealing with the solutions, a true solution, right? And real solutions are multidisciplinary, right? They look at different ways. So look at a guy like an Elon Musk, right? And Elon Musk goes out there and he said, you know what, forget it. We don't need to use the government anymore for space travel. I'm going to start my own business. So he started SpaceX, right? He also looks at things such as, you know, his cars, right? Tesla, right? Tesla came in there and they completely flipped the switch on how cars are being sold, and they're doing unbelievable because of it, right? So they started selling cars in retail situations. They completely re-looked at how car engines were being built. You know, there's only like 17 moving parts in their car engine. You know, just to name a few things there. You know, the cars can drive themselves. I mean, it's just using all kinds of different technologies and ways of solving things from different multiple industries and ways of doing things, right? So he's got great marketing, great branding, a killer product that brings in new technologies that have never been used, but they've been there. They've just been in different industries, right? So that's one example of what we can do. And we can do the same thing in sales, right? We can use different technologies. We can do different ways of actually relating to people. We know through neuroscience now how people actually buy, how brains actually work. There's multiple ways we can do things. So that is what I would tell yourself. Don't ever get bogged down in one way of doing something. And the top people out there are always doing things differently, right? So really focus in on them and work to be the best that way. You know, Arnold Schwarzenegger has one of my favorite quotes out there, and I'm paraphrasing here, but he says something on the lines of, you know, just remember, when you're out there screwing around or doing something, you know, non-productive, there's someone else out there working their butt off to kick your butt. All right, so really focus in on just being the best you can be, looking at different ways, growing yourself, and you do that and you apply it, you're going to go a long way. I'll see you guys in the next howtokickassinsales.com video. I really appreciate you coming in here and listening to what I have to say and watching me, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.